Well, there's no way I can fuck this up because like 40 of my friends are here, so that's pretty amazing. Some of them actually even came to the last one, presumably because it's free and it's Wednesday, so there's nothing else to do. But actually right now, my roommate is on FaceTime. He's down in the Florida Keys and he even wanted to see this, so genuinely like the support from all of my friends has been amazing. It kind of makes me feel like this is something that I should maybe continue doing for a career because personal training, really not working out, not making a ton of money. So obviously the next step to financial freedom is amateur stand-up comic. I figured every comedian has to have something cool that they do at every show. So last time, if you remember, I pulled a giant green Speedo out of my pants and threw it into the crowd. Got me thinking the only way to top that would be if I got completely naked on this stage and was only wearing the Speedo underneath. So, no, I'm kidding. I realized very quickly that I was not in good enough shape for that. I'm not like in terrible shape. Like 90% of America would kill to only look as bad as I feel like I do right now. None of you people included. In fact, you're all beautiful. I've been thinking about you in your underwear since 9 p.m. Little fucked up though, ladies, a lot of granny panties out there. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but the most fucked up thing is I'm not sure why my buddy Andrew's wearing a red thong. And then I realized that, you know, this is my imagination, so I'm gonna have a lot to talk about in therapy next week. No, the therapy thing wasn't a joke. You don't get to be this good looking, kind of funny, and terrible at relationships without having a shit ton of emotional baggage. Mental health is seriously on the fucking decline. And this week I also found out that my physical health is on the decline. I got a call from my doctor and he said, we need you to come in. There's been some irregularities in your blood work. And that's not something that you want to hear the same week you've gone in for a routine STD screening that you get 3 times a year. Ladies, don't worry, I knocked on wood. Came back fine. So I get into his office and I'm like, Doc, like give it to me straight. Like, do I have ball cancer? Am I fucking dying? And he's like, you know, Levi, you've got the cholesterol of like an 80-year-old couch potato. And your heart, if you don't get better, is literally going to explode in the next 10 years. And I was like a little bit shocked, not at the cholesterol thing, because I've been treating my body like a fucking amusement park ride for the last 4 years, passive aggressively trying to kill myself with booze and alcohol. I was shocked though that he said I had a heart. Because if you ask any of the girls I've dated in this town, they would say the exact opposite. So he put that down in his little notes, which made me smile. And my doctor is absolutely fantastic. He records everything. He's got this little recorder and he jots it down and then he transcribes it into his computer. And every time I go to see him, he's like, hey, this is what happened last time. It's amazing. However, the problem with this is that he talks so quickly that he sounds like a fucking auctioneer from the Antiques Roadshow. So I'm in his office and he's like, patient presents himself with high cholesterol and heart disease. And I'm just like, you want to slow that down in the middle, Doc? I didn't quite get that. He's like, yeah, patient presents himself with high cholesterol and heart disease, period. And I'm like, look, I'm not entirely sure if you're telling me that I'm dying or if I just placed the winning bid on a fucking dinosaur skull from the Mesozoic era. But if it's the dinosaur thing, like I have to call my home insurance. I don't think they're gonna cover it. I gotta get a buddy with a truck because there's no way I can fit that thing in my little fucking sedan. And like, we need to talk about this. He's like, all right, dude, just calm down. Like, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna put you on some medication. We gotta give you an exercise program and we're gonna give you some healthy foods to eat. Here's a list. I'm like, Doc, come on, look at me. Personal trainer, bikini model, nutritional counselor. I've got this down. Like, this is not gonna be an issue. And he drops his fucking microphone on the counter and just goes, and he looks back up at me. And first of all, he's speaking very slowly now, which is a million times fucking scarier than when he's going a million miles an hour before. And he's looking me dead in the eyes going, patient is refusing medication because apparently he's a personal trainer. And despite all evidence to the contrary, he says he knows what he's talking about when he needs to eat. And he goes, I'm gonna give him 3 months. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, stands up, shakes my hand and walks out the door. I'm like, 3 months to fucking live? Or like, 3 months to get my shit together, get in like exercise program, we'll redo these blood samples. And I'm like sitting there panicking because he's no longer in the room. And then I thought to myself, You know what? Fuck it. He didn't call me in here to tell me I had AIDS, so I'm gonna go to the bar and party. So thank you guys.